My name is Messi Emelite. On today's program, I'll be having with me Ibrahim Olarewaju, a member representing the Federal Constituency of Ekiti State. And we will be discussing about the controversies surrounding the Ekiti State primary election. Honorable, welcome to the program, and may we know you, sir?
Thank you. Messi. My name is Honorable Ibrahim Olarewaju. I represent the entire people of Momba. You see the federal constituency. Of course, I'm from the state.
Okay, sir. Looking at the controversy surrounding the primary governorship election in Ekiti State, can we consider that to be a free and fair election?
In the first instance, I refuse to accept the word you are using, controversy. That's absolutely no controversy. And I mean absolutely. Of course, the primary was conducted. Some people didn't agree. That does not make it a controversy. In every election, even in the modern world, people will always have interest. And in politics, there's always a primary interest. Like you ask, because the primary is a very fair, free, and fair one, irrespective of the fact that some of the participants, contestants in the primary, are not comfortable with something. But I will score the primary 95% because I participated in it from beginning to the end. I was right there, so what happened? Without diminishing or talking down on the interests of those who are not comfortable with something. I would say the primary is not only free, it's fair. It has been affirmed by all segments of the law, the INEC, the party, and the name of the candidate won has been sent to INEC. So I still believe that primary is free. Yeah.
Distinguished Senator Bamidele Opeyemi had earlier asked the APC to cancel the election, where he alleged that the election committees are heads of Fayemi, who they are working in his favor. That Oyebanji gets the party ticket because he felt some people were behind him or some stuff like that.
This Senator Bamidele is one of our four candidates. A strong mobilizer for the party. Somebody we all look onto in the party, in the states, that's a matter of fact in the whole country. One leader I respect so much. But to say the truth, let me ask you this question. Assuming without considering that some of those who are part of the electoral committee or the electoral officers on that day who are party members are aides of Premi, what law has they contravened? Premi is not on the ballot box. Premi is not contesting any election. The people are members of APC. APC members are supposed to be the people who are going to conduct the election. It's not like a INEC, that INEC you can't use a party member to preside over the election. So I don't see anything here. With all due respect to my leaders and to Kwembamidele, there's no unassuming. If I was there when those who are to conduct the election, led by Senator Badaru and by Governor Badaru, they raised this particular issue. They asked who were the people that will conduct the election. Of course, Governor Badaru told them, of course, we generate name from party leadership. I think people that will conduct the primary. And they said, oh, some of them were not comfortable. They said, okay. All of you send 20 names that you are comfortable with. We will now infuse those names in the list. We will post them not to their areas of jurisdiction, so that they wouldn't say this one is because he's here, that he knows this environment, that's why he can influence this environment. And all of them sent their name. midway to the primary, you just heard from social media that some of the contestants are protesting that they said some of those who are conducting the primaries are aides of the governor. And I was surprised because they sent their names too. They sent the people they are comfortable with to be part of those who are going to conduct the primary. And those people were actually posted. So why are they not talking about those ones? In any case, it's fire me on the ballot paper, even if those part of them are fire this age. Is fire me contesting any election? Somebody like me, can you allege me to be ahead of anybody? I am an elected member of House of Rep. I have every right to support any candidate. And indeed, I support any candidate. So, without spending so much time on these things, I think, and I want to say clearly that in Ekiti, we have gone past this. We have gone past the year of the primary elections. Like I said earlier on in one of my interviews on AIT, I said, look, these our leaders you are talking about, they are core APC leaders. But they will not fight to destroy the house. Senator Mbamdele has been a forthright leader for a long time. He's already back in the party, he's already mobilizing, working for the party. Same thing with Right Honorable Pamishile. Same thing with all other leaders. These are members of this party who are pillars upon which the party is built. They won't destroy the party. They won't. Yes, it's just normal. You will hear some of the statements from them in the heat of that anger. Something that you think is not, you are not too comfortable with, I can assure you. It's a family thing. They are our leaders. They won't destroy the party. They won't. Of course, they are already working for the party. So please, we have gone beyond the issue of primary. We are already facing general election. And APC is set to win Ekiti State once again.
Wow, that's good to hear. Okay, so while we'll come back to that, there is a trending issue on ground. The Nigerian women out there are yelling for the bill that's the proposed, which was stepped down. Nigerian women out there are not happy about that. Do you, as a federal lawmaker, have any opinion or any view on that?
The EU is came up as a result of the constitutional amendment. There are actually 3 provisions that affected women. I feel, in all honesty, our women deserve to be honest. They deserve to be included in the scheme of things because they are, for the lack of the third word to do, they are weaker vessels. We must do something extraordinary to propel them. Because if you don't do it, men will always dominate. And so, those sections of the law must be deliberately altered to propel them to be able to work. Many of these women are far more brilliant, all apology to men, far more brilliant than men. But because they didn't have the opportunity, we always see them as probably not as good as men or not as. Check what's going on the floor. Our women are performing brilliantly well. They chair committees and they are doing exceedingly well. So why can't we? My only problem is that the women need to do more of lobbying. Parliamentarian anywhere in the world, the only thing that works with them is lobbying. You can't fight. You can't call them names. Name callings wouldn't solve any problem. They must deploy tactics, game plan to lobby our men, to lobby everybody on the floor of the house. And I must say the Right Honorable Speaker, Ibrahim, did a wonderful work. I knew, proud to be sitting that day, he spoke to some of us and asked us to see how we can ensure that those sections are passed. Because for him, he's convinced that we need to do more for women. But I feel there was no enough sensitization, there was no enough lobbying, and that was why those sessions failed. But those sessions again have been rescinded, and are going to vote again. And it's an opportunity for the women advocates to lobby men. Some of us are already doing the job for them, but they will show more passion because it is their thing. I think we really need to, like I said, do more of lobbying, move into the men, let them know why they have to pass this bill, let them know that it has nothing to do with the positions and status of men. We all have women as our wives, we all have women as our mothers, we all have children who are going to take benefit of this. There is no reason why we should not support it. But you can't support it by name calling, you can't get it by name calling, you can't get it by insulting or abusing them, because if on the floor again, the vote is cast and it comes back to the same thing, it will be so disastrous. So we should take this opportunity to do more.
What should the Nigerian women expect after?
Like I said, one of the steps was what the spokesperson said, is that it's what we have done last week or 2 weeks ago. We have rescinded that decision, but we have not cast our vote again on it. Now, before the time of voting, women can move into men, can move in, go to the offices, send representatives to them, let them know why. We have caucuses, meet state caucuses, meet regional caucuses, talk to their leaders, talk to them personally, convince them. This is purely an issue of conviction. Let them be convinced. Let them see reason why they should vote along this line. Most of the bill you see on the floor, in most cases, you move around, you talk to your colleague, you plead with them, you show them reasons why they should support this bill. Even on that day, there was several lobbying on several issues. You see members moving around talking to their colleagues. Now, this one doesn't affect anything. This is why this thing should be done. That is what is done in the parliament. So they must do that, and this is the time for us to do it. Like I said, some of us are already doing it on their behalf. I believe they will do it better in the moment now.
Okay, one more question on that, sir. We are particularly concerned on one aspect of those bills, which is engaging women in their house, which the spokesperson said he feared might not pass through, but for others there is green lights. But for that of electing women into the house, probably not in this regime, maybe another regime. What
he was saying, what the spokesman, I guess, what I think he said is special seat for women. Because why he thinks that may not work is because lot of things has to be amended. Lot of clauses has to be amended to bring in that seat. And so I guess that's why he's thinking along that line. But for me, I believe that's something he can achieve. You see, in parliament, it is the game of number. And if there's no problem, there will not be a solution. If that problem is created, as social seat is created, all those clauses we think needed to be amended, they will be amended to bring in that clause. It still boils down on how fast women can move, how quick, how powerful their lobbyists are, and how smart the argument is. Sure, we can go there.
Okay, sir. So before we conclude on that part, do you have any comment or any advice or sort of encouragement to the women who are pursuing this?
I would say don't relent. Good things don't come easy. This is one legacy you are going to give to yourself, to your children, and the children of your children. So it's a worthy fight. A fight that actually what you fight for. Go all out. And like I said, don't name calling. no insults, no abuses. Persuasive arguments, lobbying will be triggered.
Okay, so finally, sir, before we come to the end of the program, as an APC loyalist, it is no longer rumored that the APC party is in disagreements and sort of instability. Has any measure been taken in regards to this as we look forward to having the 2023 election?
I would not say that the APC is every party has their own share of dispute. Every party has their share of dispute. In a party in this country where we have like 20 governors, hundreds of members of House of Reps, tens of senators, these are people who are in their own right leaders. You don't expect at every point that they will agree. And you know the kind of president we have. He hardly melded into the party affair except where it is absolutely necessary. It's not like one of the former leaders who do or die politics. He only intervened when it's absolutely necessary. So APC is having their own fear of dispute and quarrels, and I can tell you it will be settled. We have had series of things like this, and it's settled. This won't be settled. Those who are thinking they want to lash on dispute within the APC, who don't have any other plan other than thinking that APC will break, APC will not be united, they will see themselves falling apart. I can assure you that also rock 2023 APC is coming back. That is the bitter truth. Because the moment we are able to put our house together and settle our quarrel, all their game plan is over. The only game plan they have is APC is fighting. It will break. No another game plan. No another. When they were fighting there, APC is fighting, APC is having quarrel. We are winning seats. You just won one in those states. You just won. What are you talking about? We have our dispute. We will settle it. Just like family matter. In a serious family, we must have that kind of dispute. And it will be settled. And we will win again. Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Okay, sir. The APC National Convention is slated to hold on the 26th of March. Do you have any comments in regards to that?
No comment. We are going there to do the needful, conduct our convention, and we'll come out smiling. The family thing. It looks like, even look at the convention of PDP. There were serious apprehensions before that day. And they get themselves together, particularly because they don't have power. But we are the one holding power, so it's always not very easy. You know how many chairmen they change now? This one they just so it's don't have apprehension. We know how we do our things. We will settle it. We will go to the convention, elect our leaders, and we'll come out smiling.
All right, thank you